Hi, welcome back. This is the second video in week one. And this is just a quick introduction to careers. We're going to talk about it all semester long. So let me just give you some background information. Um, One of the things that our program does best is give you skills and experience to put on your resume to get those jobs out in the field. So instead of a lot of book learning, we focus on the skills that foresters need. So you'll be seeing that throughout the semester. So our future grows with trees, careers in forestry. Just a quick introduction of where are the jobs. There's some pretty cool photos here showing all the different kinds of work you could be doing. It's not all outdoors. Of course, most of us sign up for this program and career to be outside, but some of the work, of course, also includes computer data analysis and other kinds of indoor work. So first of all, I want to tell you that we have an AAS in Forestry, Wildlife, and Natural Resources. I'll be handing these out to you, as well as our catalog program that shows you the 3 two-year degrees that we have. You can also get certificates, and you can get a 2-year degree that will transfer to CSU. And so while you're taking this class, I want you to think about, do you want a 2-year degree, a certificate, or a bachelor's degree or higher? So you can see from this slide right here that some of the courses are the foundations of forestry, the field research, hydrology, wildlife and fisheries, and these are fine-tuned for the forestry degree. Also, you get to choose a lot of electives, which include wildland firefighting, wildfire chainsaws, fire ecology, wildlife law enforcement if you're interested in becoming a ranger. So the first thing you want to do is think about your education when you're looking for work in this field. Look at all these photos, again, showing just all the fantastic opportunities. We even do computer work out in the field, as well as computer data analysis in the office. All right. So the question is, who hires foresters? And that's divided into 5 categories. And the 5 categories are, and let's go back and make the screen a little bit bigger. There we go. Who hires foresters? It's divided into 5 categories. The federal government manages natural resources on federal lands. The state government manages state parks, wildlife areas, natural areas, which is Colorado State Forest Service. And also the Parks Department and the Division of Wildlife came together now, and so it's called Colorado Parks and Wildlife. Also a huge employer in this field. Also remember that there's the local government, counties and cities, and never rule out private companies such as hunting clubs, timber companies, soil conservationists, and also starting your own job. I just had a job opening this week with an environmental consulting firm needing a forester to go out in the field and do the tree measurements. So that would be a fantastic opportunity. I've already handed that over to 2 different students to check out. The federal government is divided into 2 branches, and those 2 branches are the Department of Interior and the Department of Agriculture. Now, why this is important to know is because they have totally different people overseeing these 2 areas. So the Department of Interior oversees the Fish and Wildlife Service, the Bureau of Land Management, the National Park Service, and the U.S. Geological Survey. And look at all those acronyms for, or abbreviations for each of those agencies. We'll use those quite a bit. FWS or USFWS, BLM, NPS, USGS. So get comfortable with those 2 branches. The second one is the Department of Agriculture. And the Department of Agriculture oversees the Soil Conservation Service, which is also called the Natural Resources Conservation Service, NRCS, and also the Forest Service. The Forest Service, the U.S. Forest Service, manages, protects, and takes care of regulations on national forests, and 2/3 of our land is federally owned land. So you can imagine there's a lot of job opportunities in that. The next one is, what do you need to do to get a job in this field? Well, I already talked about education. The skills we'll be focusing on will be in your course syllabus, and you'll be able to transfer those straight to your resume. A really good way to get experience is to do an internship. For 3, 4, 5 credits, you can volunteer for an agency and get college credit for that. You'll need to sign up for that internship experience with Jennifer Lee and also do paperwork so that it's all organized and it's coordinated with your internship employer. 2 internships this summer in forestry were one at the Colorado State Forest Service nursery, where we'll be going, and the second one was working with the district forester doing forest measurements and management. So those are opportunities for you in our program. The fourth thing is that when we ask our employers what is the most important skill for our students to have, it's to communicate with the public and coworkers in writing and speaking. So throughout this class, you'll see that you'll have many writing assignments. You'll be asked to give presentations in class. We do outreach, and all of those things will help you get more experience. So the last thing is, do you need a 4-year degree? You'll have many guest speakers. Some will say you need a master's or a PhD. It depends on the job. Let's talk about what jobs you can get with a 2-year degree. So you do not need a college degree, but the job may be more stimulating and lucrative. Examples of jobs with a 2-year degree. I tried to get rid of me completely. Our forest biology tech. So what you'll see is that the technician piece means 2-year degree. Tree nursery aide, forestry aide, forest management technician, wildland firefighter, fire dispatchers, timber cruisers, log scalers are all types of jobs that you can get with a 2-year degree. So that's one of the things our program focuses on, as well as helping you to transfer if you need to or want to. So thank you very much for letting me give you this short introduction to careers. In your quizzes, I'm going to ask you to answer a couple of questions to make you think a little bit more about it. Thank you.